Chapter 4. Liberal Catholics are not Catholic. However, as this liberal Catholic persisted in his arguments, or illusions, so his very openness enabled me to see the folly of liberal Catholicism for what it really is. Neither truly Catholic, nor truly liberal, but merely another breakaway from the Church. In other words, a sect. By now the liberal had gotten his second wind. As soon as he had his breath back, he took up his discourse anew, and we could see very well that nothing he had just heard had had the least effect on him. That is, if he even heard it. He added a lot more to what he had already said in a great profusion, nothing new. The result was a denser miscellany of historical arguments against history, biblical arguments against the Bible, patristic arguments against history, the Bible, the Church Fathers, and common sense. He gave proof of the same disdain, I should say the same aversion, for the bulls of the sovereign pontiffs, and lost himself in the same pomposities and prognostications. He again put forward a new world, a mankind set free, a sleeping church on the point of waking up to rejuvenate her creeds, the past dead and gone, the future shining bright. Liberty, love, democracy, and humanity were all mixed up in there like the rhinestones modern ladies use to adorn their wigs. None of it seemed any clearer or any truer than the first time around. He realized as much, and told us that we were separating ourselves from the world and from the living church, which would in their turn leave us behind. He practically cursed us, and finally he left us aghast at the spectacle of such folly. Each of us expressed his distress, and came up with arguments against such extravagant ideas. I, for one, certainly shared the other's regret that such a gentleman was awash in such error. But since, indeed, he was, I was now upset to have seen the sight of him and to have learned the lesson. For up until that point, I had only seen the new liberal Catholic more or less alloyed with the old integral Catholic, that is to say, the intolerant Catholic. I had heard the liberal Catholic party line, but never stated in full, rather always colored by personal elements that the party could disclaim. On the contrary, this enthusiast had just given me the inner spirit along with the official party line. Henceforth I understood the liberal Catholic to his very depths. I knew by heart his false arguments, his illusions, his bull-headedness, and his tactics. Alas, none of this was new to me. The liberal Catholic is neither liberal nor Catholic. By what I mean, without even questioning his sincerity, that he no more has a true idea of liberty than he has of the Church. He can call himself a liberal Catholic all he likes. He bears a better-known stamp, and all of his traits reveal a character all too old and all too common in the history of the Church. His true name is sectarian.